welcome to the Muslim Viewpoint, a video podcast powered by the national media platform American Muslim Today. I'm your host, Rifat Malik. Today we delve into the historic yet controversial second inauguration of Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States, a day marked by political drama, societal division, and unexpected changes to the ceremony. Amid the grandeur of inauguration ceremonies, one moment could have stood out as a historic first. Iraqi-American Muslim Imam Husham Al-Husainy, a cleric based in Dearborn, Michigan, was originally scheduled to be among those offering prayers at the event. This would have been the first time a Muslim cleric offered a blessing at a U.S. presidential inauguration. However, Al-Husaini's name was quietly removed from the program. Instead, the benediction was delivered by Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman, president of Yeshiva University, amongst other clerics. The news was met with glee by some pro-Israel and right-wing groups. The Trump administration offered no explanation for this last-minute change, leaving questions swirling about the political and social implications of the decision. Known for overseeing the Karbalaa Islamic Education Center in Dearborn, Al-Husainy had voiced his support for Trump during the campaign in October, stating, "I lean towards Mr. Trump because I found him closer to the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran. Because I support peace, not war." His attendance at the Trump rally angered many Muslims at the time. So who is Al-Husainy? Well, one of the reasons he was removed seems to have been claims that he supported Hezbollah, the Lebanese Shia group the U.S. has labeled as a terrorist organization. In 2007, when he was asked by Hannity in a Fox News interview whether Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, he stated, "First of all, Hezbollah is a Lebanese organization, and I've got nothing to do with that. But there is a biblical meaning of Hezbollah. It is in Judaism and Christianity and Islam, meaning people of God. And that means yes." Born in Iraq, Al-Husainy fled Saddam Hussein's regime in 1979 and has since been an outspoken critic of oppressive governments. After immigrating to the US, he opened the Karbalaa Center in 1995. Al-Husainy has also led or taken part in several pro-Palestinian and anti-ISIS protests over the decades, speaking out against Israel and Saudi Arabia. In July 2002, he was once ticketed for participating in a pro-Palestinian rally. After demonstrating in support of war in Iraq, Al-Husainy later became more critical of U.S. foreign policy as it switched to focusing more on the threat from Iran. He now says that he supports Trump because he sees him as more for peace than President Joe Biden has been. Trump's selection of Al-Husainy sparked outrage from some pro-Israel and conservative groups and media sites which accused him of being sympathetic to Iran and Hezbollah. Al-Husainy was once allied with conservative and pro-Israel groups in supporting the overthrow of Saddam Hussein, but is now on opposing sides. A spokesperson for the newly inaugurated 47th president did not immediately respond to an inquiry from journalists asking why Al-Husainy was removed from the lineup. Trump did not include an imam in his inauguration ceremony when he first took office in 2017. However, of course, the show did go on. As we know now, Donald Trump was sworn in by Chief Justice John Roberts, with J.D. Vance, his running mate, sworn in by Justice Brett Kavanaugh. In his address, Trump declared, "The golden age of America begins right now." It was a speech that set the stage for what his administration has promised, a sweeping series of executive actions. According to incoming White House officials, the agenda includes ending birthright citizenship and declaring a national emergency on the U.S.-Mexico border. Additionally, sources report that Trump plans to pardon some January the 6th rioters on day one. While Trump celebrated his return to the presidency, thousands of voters gathered in Washington, D.C. for the People's March, previously known as the Women's March. The event marked a continuation of resistance movements that have been active since Trump's first term. The event surrounding Trump's inauguration underscores the deep divisions in the United States, from his supporters who see a strong leader returning to power to the protesters and opposition who are fearful of his policies on immigration, climate change, and women's rights. It's clear that America stands at a crossroads. That's it for now. Thank you for joining me on Muslim Viewpoint. If you value our public service journalism, please support American Muslim Today at a 501c3 nonprofit by following us on social media at American Muslim Today or donating at AmericanMuslimToday.com. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, I'm Rifat Malik.